Well, it happened. Adrien Broner, problem solved. That was a great fight. Brilliant. And it was a shocker, it was an upset. No one thought Maidana could have done that. But he beat him. He flat out beat Adrien Broner, who said he was going to take Mayweather's mantle. They said he was the next pound for pound king, the next superstar. Just got put on his ass twice. And I've always had this problem with Broner. I've always said he mimics Mayweather. Yeah, I know he does all the style and that, but he doesn't understand why Floyd does that, in my opinion. There's a reason. Floyd's mastered that shoulder roll. He knows when to come back with his counts. He knows when to attack. He doesn't always do it either. Sometimes he has his hands up like this, but Broner, he wants to just do this, thinking he can just be the next Mayweather. But what I don't think he understands is Mayweather is in that gym constantly. People have said he's the most dedicated boxer they've ever seen. He's perfected that craft. That style like this is like, it could be the worst style a boxer could ever use, because if you don't use it right, you are going to get hurt bad. But if you can master it, it's probably the best style. It defends your body, your head, if you can do it. But Mayweather's the only guy who I've seen can do it. Bernard Hopkins is not bad, he can kind of do it. So can, what's his name, Andre Ward. But to do that style is very hard. And Broner's never really been in a fight with like Maidana, like a war. Proper war, because Maidana, he can punch, he can freaking hit hard. You look at his knockouts, it's like 31 knockouts out of like 34 victories, is it? Something like that. And Broner wasn't prepared for that. He got knocked down twice through that fight. And the thing about Maidana, this is what I'm going to say about Broner. Maidana, he's not the most technical guy. If you see him fight Victor Ortiz, they're just hammering each other. And he's very open for shots. And if you're that good of a counter puncher, which Broner thinks he is, he's quite open for counters, Maidana. But Broner likes to take his time and look for that perfect counter. But if someone's constantly attacking you, you've got to have a quick brain to think, alright, counter now, bang, move, move. He doesn't like that. He wants to just look at a punch, so if they throw a sloppy right hand, he wants to come back with one. And it's not going to happen when someone's aggressive. Constantly, you've got to be able to think on your feet and not just look for the counter. You can't just look for one counter. You've got to make a chance happens, and he didn't do that. And he was kind of disrespectful as well. He didn't even congratulate him, I don't think. He just walked out the ring and left, because he was saying he could never be beat, and he's been beat. But with Maidana, like, Khan's fought him, and everyone says Khan has a glass jaw. His jaw's not the best, but I don't say it's glass, but he beat him. If you're technical, like, they're saying Maidana should fight Mayweather now. Let's not be stupid now. Let's get back to reality. He should not fucking fight Mayweather. Mayweather, oh, you can blatantly see against a guy like Maidana. I hope I'm saying that name right. You just got to be a boxer against him, and you can outbox him. And Mayweather does it time and time again. Why do we have to now think, oh god, he beat Broner, let's see him fight Mayweather? That's just stupid. Mayweather beat Canelo. Canelo probably beat, well, I don't know actually, that'd be quite a good fight. But Canelo's like a genius, and he's a hard hitter, and you know, Mayweather's been in with hard hitters. Why do we want to keep seeing him against people like, no, I do think we need to see Mayweather Khan. Pacquiao obviously, but that's not going to happen yet, I don't think. So Mayweather Khan's given a bit of a different challenge. Come on, let's not just do the same thing over and over. Let's see what happens, something different. So yeah, but Broner, man, you gotta get your act together. You are so fucking rude. I just don't like Broner. Maybe he's doing it all for publicity, but there's a way of getting publicity in a, like, you can put yourself as the villain but still earn respect. It's like Mayweather's done that, and other fighters have done it as well, but you still get respect for your talent. That, and Broner's like, no mate, just no. You're like, the press conferences, if you watch them, it makes you want to fight the guy. Everyone was rooting for Maidana in that fight, especially me. But everyone's going on about Broner saying, oh, he's so talented, he's more talented than Maidana, so he'll come back stronger. But it's no good saying, oh yeah, but he's a more talented fighter. At the end of the day, he lost. He lost the fight. It's no good saying he's got more potential, because at the current state, he's not as good, is he, as Maidana? You can't then say, that's like when they say, oh, if he had a bit more, I don't know, power or a bit more speed, that's just stupid. That's like saying, oh, if I had power like Mike Tyson, I'd beat you. But, you know, I don't want to just... Because Broner, don't worry, he's talented, but I do feel he needs to find his own style and that. And not just... Because he says Mayweather's his idol, and he's just clearly mimicking him. He's like a shadow of him. Don't... If you copy a boxer, how are you going to ever surpass them? Ugh. Oh, and that dry hump. When did he... Round 2, I can't remember what round it was. Did he dry hump Maidana? It's like, oh my... See, he just doesn't help himself in the like department. He wants to be hated, I swear. He's a dick. But they said they might rematch Broner and Maidana. We just don't know. Don't know if that was in the contract or not. But they mentioned it. But let's see if Broner can come back and learn from his mistakes then. But Maidana is getting older than him now. That's the thing. And another thing Broner's done. He's jumped up like 2 weight classes or something. He thought, oh, what's that? I can't remember. Paulie Maga saying. Was it like middleweight for him? I can't remember, but he's jumped up so many weight classes. It's like, take your time. You're like 23. I know you want to be like pound for pound and you want to get noticed and that, but you do have to take your time. It's not a race. Like, you can't be jumping up weights like that. You got guys who are experienced in that weight class, and you might not be able to take that punch. And your punch, although you're getting knockouts at a lower weight, don't think you're going to jump up weights and then start knocking people out, because they're used to harder punches and what you can throw. And different divisions hold different talents. Some got more power in that division, some more speed and technique. So just calm yourself down. And just be a bit more gracious as a champion. But hopefully Maidana, I would like to see Broner and Maidana again, maybe. But if Broner gets a second loss, then he's kind of going way back down. So that's a problem. But Maidana and Mayweather, no, it's obviously it'd be good for Maidana. It's a good payday, don't get me wrong. But it's not a fight I would buy, because, don't get me wrong, if he did upset it, it'd be massive. But I just really cannot see Maidana upsetting Mayweather, and Khan beat Maidana. I know he's hanging on at the end, but he still beat him, and Mayweather wouldn't be there to get hit. I've seen Maidana, he's sloppy technically, strong puncher, but Mayweather's seen that before. Let's not have him fight him, you know, the same type of opponent. We're beating around the bush here. I'm not saying I want to see Mayweather lose. I want to see him be undefeated for the rest of his career, but let's give him a different chance, see something else. And personally, I think Khan does offer something else. He offers speed, technique, he's a good thinker, he's got a great offense, you can't deny that. But he's been out of fighting for about, I don't know, 13, 14 months, is it? And he says he's stuck in the gym, he's trained on his weaknesses, strengthened his legs, he's going up weight. So it'd be interesting to see. It could be like George Groves, Carl Frog, how Groves shocked everyone. I still think Mayweather would win, but I think Khan will do a lot better than people think. I think he will pressure and be quite close-ish, I think. I don't think it'll be so one-sided as people think to make out. And Khan would gain great respect from that, even if he loses.